God. Yo guys, what's going on? I'm so excited to bring this video to you. Basically, I just want to show you guys how I work out, the training philosophy that I have that I'm so excited about and want to share with all of you, and why I love it so much. So rather than have a video of me just sitting here talking to you guys behind the camera at a desk or, in front of a whiteboard or something like that, I figured why not just lay this over some footage of me actually working out and strength training. So I just want to let you know that, I have another video which I will link in the description box which describes what metabolic training officially is. I will not get into that too much. But in short, the elevator pitch is metabolic training is the perfect hybrid of strength and cardio in an efficient 45-minute workout that is ever changing. And that's why I love it so much. That's one of the many reasons, okay? So we put a great emphasis on time under tension in metabolic training. It's a lot about focusing on the muscle and not necessarily just trying to hoist up as much weight as you can on every exercise. It's about getting out of your comfort zone. It's about digging deep within inside yourself, and really just about getting an awesome workout for adults who have kids, who have jobs, are just busy and don't have time to spend two plus hours at the gym every day. So I do want to let you know that my roots are deeply rooted in strength training still. So I do continue to lift before class. I do basically one set of an exercise and try and use progressive overload so I can progress on that exercise. I don't really focus too much on using as much weight as I've done in the past. I think here I was incline benching 145 and front squatting 145 as well. But I also, at the same time, try to put a focus on constant tension on the reps. That's something we talk about a lot in metabolic. And using 4-second negatives. I'm dieting right now, so I use these lifts as markers to see if my calories are dropping too low or if I'm losing too much strength. But as long as my core lifts are staying where I want them to stay, or even improving, then that's what it's all about right there. So you got to have something to gauge your progress. And for me, because I've always been, all about strength training in the past, this is something that I've kept in my routine. You got to be careful though with metabolic training because our workouts, remember, do include a lot of strength training and a lot of volume. So these little pre-workout lifts that I do are very low in volume, very short, to the point it probably takes me 20 minutes to warm up and get all the sets in. I really don't do more than 3 or 4 exercises, but great way to get started, great way to get warmed up. I'm really excited to take you guys through and show you what this workout, what this training philosophy is all about through this channel. That's my mission on this channel. That's my goal. That's my objective, is to get you guys excited about metabolic training. And I want to be real with you guys. I want to show you that it's not all roses. Like, I am by no means perfect. When I work out, I go through the same struggles that everybody else does who works out. So I'm no different. I'm not special. But basically what I wanted to do is capture that and show you guys a sample metabolic workout so you can see for yourself what it's all about. You might have some preconceived notions about what metabolic training is, or if you can do it. I wish I had captured her on this video. I missed it, but my mother was actually in the same class that I was. Maybe we might see her in there somewhere. But, the point is anybody can do metabolic training, which is really cool. I'm big into form, guys. I'm big into technique. I love time under tension training because it forces you to learn to be into technique. Because what I always tell my clients is that bell or that timer is going to go for 40 seconds. Or 50 seconds or whatever the time is. So you might as well control the weights and use good form for that entire period of time. That's something that I've really taken from my initial exposure into the strength training world and really played it onto my training philosophy today, especially with my clients. Because if you want to strength train for a long time, and if you want to strength train efficiently and as effectively as you can, if you want to look like you lift weights, you need to put that muscle under tension, and you need to be safe. Okay, safety is always first, always the name of the game. And we want longevity because we love fitness, we love this lifestyle, and we just want to continue to preach longevity to all of our clients as something that they can do for a very long period of time. So I'm wrapping up this pre-workout here. You can see me grinding through. Man, I make a lot of faces when I work out, don't I? It's kind of funny to watch that. But as I finish this up, you'll get a chance to see me heading downstairs. We have a cool setup in our Colony gym. That is our head trainer, James Wilson. Colony, this guy is an amazing trainer. He's a phenomenal motivator. I'm so lucky to have him. But I'm stepping down. Gonna let you know a little more. All right, guys, just finished up my strength work before Metabolic. I only do one set of 3 exercises. I don't do it every day, to be honest. It just depends on how I feel. I line up the muscle groups I do with the muscle groups we're doing in Metabolic. So today in Metabolic, we're focusing a little more heavily on chest, back, and leg, quad dominant movements. So I did front squats, 1-arm landmine rows, and incline bench press, as you guys saw up there. I've done a lot of different programs. I've tried to balance Metabolic with a lot of different things, and I've arrived at the low volume, time under tension approach works awesome. I've used much heavier loads in the past, but that's not what this is about. This is about putting the muscle under tension and making real strength gains. So I also like it too, guys, because look, I'm not a big dynamic warm-up guy. I know that's heresy in the fitness community, but I am not a big dynamic warm-up guy. It bores the hell out of me. It doesn't work well with my ADD. So I like warming up there, getting a light sweat going before I jump into Metabolic. It definitely revs me up, gets me going. Oh man, we got a new template today. This should be good, guys. See you on the other side. All right, guys, this is the first ever time that we did partner pyramid. The concept is you have 2 different exercises, exercise A and exercise B. You are pairing them up, and you're going 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 30, 40, 50, a minute, and then you're going back down the pyramid, minute, 50, 40, 30, 20. So one partner will hit those exercises on the way up. The other one will get them on the way down. On the first block, we have front squat with 2 dumbbells. These are 70-pound dumbbells here. It's an incredible movement, taxing for the upper back, the abs, the forearms, the core, obviously your legs. Just a great foundational exercise and something to really work on improving on. We paired that right up with diagonal mountain climbers. Basically, just try and keep your heads on front, drive your knees. We went side to side with it. Don't judge me too much, guys. I'm 37, so I'm moving as fast as I can here. After we finish that, we basically just go back and forth, back and forth. So as you can see, it's really tough to get into that front squat racked position when you're out of breath and pre-fatigued from the Diamond Mountain Climbers. I mean, that's not easy at all. And one thing I really wanted to stress with you guys in this video, this isn't a Matt Phelps highlight film. I didn't want to just show you all clips of me just dominating every workout. Because look, guys, a phrase I always use, the weights always win. There will be a weight that will defeat you. There will be a weight that you can't lift. And you know what? That's okay. Because it happens to every single one of us. Boom. Like me right there. That set was not over. I just hit muscular fatigue. I didn't think I could keep going safely, so I dropped to 1 and finished with 1 dumbbell. So I just wanted to show you with that clip that yes, that happens to me too. What also happens to me is in between rounds, guys, I'm out of breath. I'm right there with you guys struggling, embracing the grind. What's really cool though, you'll get a sense in some of these in-between clips, is the bonding that goes on between all of us. It's really nice side effect. Here we have plyo lunges right up and down. Obviously on the longer rounds, that's going to be a little bit easier than it is on the shorter rounds. I'm big into locking the fingers behind the head to work on thoracic extension, improve posture, that sort of thing. That guy John that I was paired with, he's a beast. I tried my best to keep up with him. We're doing a neutral grip floor press here. That weight is very heavy for me to pin my elbows on this movement, so I did allow my elbows to come a little wider. If the set of dumbbells that you have is lighter and you'd like to make it tougher, just drive your elbows real tight to your body as you go up and down. Great exercise for the chest and tris. Back to those plyo lunges. Yeah, you don't need a ton of weight to smoke your legs, guys. My glutes and quads have gotten, you can tell, guys, they're not huge by any means, but believe it or not, especially my glutes, they're a lot more muscular than they ever were doing like max effort squatting and, your standard leg day once a week type routine. So just going back and forth. What's cool here that you're going to see what I'm doing is you can do more than you think you can at times. You can push through. I'm under an incredible amount of stress here. My heart is pumping. My muscles are burning, but I'm capable of giving more. And I just tried my very best to capture that in this video and show you guys that yes, you can push through. You can get it done. This is going to conclude this second block. Grinding out one more rep here. As we're getting into that third block, I love working out with these guys in Colony. They're all about, Lucas is my age, but a lot of these guys are 10 to 12 years younger than me. So I like teaching them. I like helping them learn. I like educating them about the proper way to train. And sometimes I help out with the trainers explaining what the hell is going on in the workout, because sometimes it can be a little confusing when you're tired, like today. And that's all I'm doing here with these guys, just showing them what the deal is, what's going on, catching my breath before we start the third block. RDL to row. Awesome movement because it's very safe on the lower back. You can preach a neutral spine, driving those elbows back, squeezing the lats, 1-to-1, pairing them with bucking hops, which work the hamstrings and the core, as well as your heart rate. Just kicking that foot up and down, all right? So we're pairing those right back and forth. Anytime you do a workout like this, guys, with mixed time ranges, on the more difficult sets, what you can do is slow your pace down the longer sets. And on the faster sets, you can pick it up a little bit. But generally, I'm not a fan of doing metabolic training with a weight that you can go fast with. If you can go fast with it, it's too light, all right? Unless you're a beginner and just trying to get your heart rate up and your fitness level up. For the rest of us, you should really be struggling to keep that load under tension for that entire time. And here you see me. Guys, I am not doing these bucking hops fluidly. I look like an old man right here, but that's okay. I'm just being real with you guys and showing you that sometimes I don't go to the bell every single time either as I go, okay? So right back and forth here. Bunch of sets each. I believe it's 5 sets each today. Yeah, I'm really starting to feel it right here. Trying to find it within myself to finish it out, just like you guys do who do metabolic training. And if you don't do it, you'll soon learn what that feels like, okay? The cool thing about this workout is we are working, it's almost like being in a boxing match. We're working very, very hard for 8-minute stretches of time. And then we get about a 3-minute break where we can kind of relax a little bit, catch our breath a little bit, and just get focused on the task at hand and ready to work for this next block. So that's what I'm doing here, psyching myself up, getting ready to go. On our final block, we're going to pair up dumbbell renegade rows, which is a great exercise for the core with a push-up challenge. Here you see the push-up challenge. You do 1 push-up, down and up, 2 push-ups, down and up, 3, etc. for the length of time. Guys, look at my tempo. I could obviously spaz out and go crazy, but I'm controlling it and squeezing my chest at the top. Renegade row, guys, these are heavy renegade rows. We do 2 different styles of renegade rows, Heavy and then real strict light ones for the core. This is a heavy one for the back. So we're just really trying not to twist a ton. It is an anti-rotational movement, but I'm not as focused with doing that perfectly as I am bringing it up. I'm being sloppy here, guys, with letting that down too fast. That's why it's cool to see this on video. Sometimes you can learn. Even I can learn. Here comes James pushing me. Everywhere I look, that guy was right over me. I love it. As we go up and down. One thing about those renegade rows, if you do them heavier and you put your hand on the head of the dumbbell, it will be a little bit easier, okay, than if you put them on the handle. I did try and set on the handles here, and it's very, very difficult. The range of motion is a lot higher. You can see my knees bending a little bit. That's another sign that the load's heavy. But hey, we were in a partner workout. My form was safe. And I was still feeling it in my upper back, so we rode with it. Yeah, push-up challenge. Great way to get the heart rate up there, pump up that chest, really feel a good burn. And we just finish it off with the renegade rows before we go into our core finisher. Basically, for our core finisher, we just hold 1 minute of side plank per each side. You're going to see in here, James Wilson comes up to me and challenges me and pulls my foot up. And that's the sign of a good trainer, guys. Not someone who feels sorry for you, but someone who's on your team but wants to get the most out of you. That's the key to any good trainer. Here I am letting you know that we've just finished a workout, and I'm extremely mad at myself for putting myself through that. As we get into the finisher, 1 minute each side. Core work has never been my strength. It was a welcome finisher, though. We do burpee pyramids, we do burpee ladders, we do longer ones, we do shorter ones. When the workout's a little longer and more intense like it was today, it tends to be a little shorter. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you got a great chance to see that metabolic training is not HIIT. It is not circuit training. We do a lot of strength training. I was lifting 70-pound dumbbells. I'm only a 160-pound guy. So anybody can get stronger. Anybody can get more muscular. Anybody can get into the best shape of their life. So I hope you guys really did enjoy this clip and get a chance to get like an inside look at not only my self-training, but the mix of people we have, young and old, men and women, all different walks of life, but we're all coming together to signify what our tagline says: one workout, one family, and one common goal. And that goal is improvement. All right, guys, post-game interview with myself. I apologize if the camera's a little shakier than normal. As I get better with these YouTube videos, guys, my camera skills will improve. Right now, I'm just using my iPhone because I'm just trying to get you guys content. That was an awesome workout, though. My back, upper back is smoked. My chest is smoked. My legs are smoked. And I'm sweating like friggin' crazy. Awesome workout. Full body, 45 minutes, in and out. Didn't have to think about it, just had to do it. Something else I think is really cool about metabolic training is you get you really do get like a high after the workout. I don't know if it's endorphins from exercise. I don't know if you feel like you just survived something, but it's real, guys. It's a real thing, and it feels amazing. It's one of the main things that keeps me coming back to it. It really does give you energy, and it makes you happy to tackle the rest of your day. And that's no bullshit. That's God's honest truth, all right? So give it a shot. See if you feel the same thing that I feel, but it's pretty cool.